Hello and welcome to Evil Genius 2 World Domination. World Domination, now that sounds pretty dang cool. If I want to dominate the world, though, I'm gonna have to start a new game. Now this dude doesn't have a big ego in any way whatsoever. I mean, nothing about this guy screams big, huge, massive ego. I really feel like that scar is painted on. Doesn't really look very painful. Maximilian von Klein owns lots of things. He even owns you. Hold up, you own me? I don't realize it? Seems like a rather controlling relationship I've got here with you. Most of his creations usually result in the death of a person. Why would I work for you? People are disposable. Isn't Maximilian just a lovely little guy? It's now time to select my evil lair, otherwise known as House on a Mountain. Is it meant to be on fire? I feel like if I'm buying something, it shouldn't be on fire. Crown Gold has an extensive underground gold vein. Oh my, I want some free gold. Why would I say no to free gold? Dude owns a helicopter already. And here we are. Welcome to my evil island. Kinda suspiciously shaped, you ask me? Now, the best way to start any evil lair is, of course, to build your very own gold storage vault. And like any good criminal, I store my gold on gold pallets. Why would I not? Behind a highly secure electronic vault door. And here come my minions to build it all for me. Look at all that gold. Oh yeah. Some little trolleys. I can take it out. I can wheel it around. I can show it off to all my poor slaves or minions. Oh, the poor dude's scared of the dark. Oh, poor little minion. We'll have to kill him later. He's weak. I liked him as well. So these dudes just come in here with some bloody ray guns and just remove the stone. What kind of Star Trek ass stuff is this? And just like that, we have a power station. Defeated agents lie in body bags on the floor. We must build an incinerator to dispose of them. I'm burning the evidence now? Oh my word, this game gets better and better. Okay, it's time to create our criminal network. We've got the choice of any country in the world. Let's go with Europe. Europe seems like a good idea. The criminal network, of course, will allow us to rob banks, steal from governments, and, kidnap people. The basic necessities of being a criminal. Not only that, being a criminal overlord. There we go. We're on our way. We're building the criminal network. That seems unbelievably easy. They just allow us to swan on in with a helicopter plopping down and then build a big bugger off antenna. Really, they should just have better security if anything. It's their own fault I'm invading them. And now it's time for our first bank robbery. We're growing as a criminal network. It's lovely to see, isn't it? Our gold storage is full. Oh no, we're gonna have to put more gold pallets down. This is a disaster. I could not be more disappointed. You couldn't tell I'm overjoyed. The more gold, the better. So, what do we do if someone wants to steal all this lovely gold? Well, we need a jail cell. We can throw them away forever. If you ever think of stealing my gold, I'll teach you a lesson. So of course we need 2 jail cells and a torture machine. I mean, perfectly innocent interrogation chair. No needles on it whatsoever. No. Not at all. Don't even know what a needle is. We finished our first bank robbery. Hey, we're learning, we're growing. Like, this room needs a chair, a good little chair facing the gold with some nice big lamps that are way taller than they should be. Of course, while we're there, we don't want to move, so we'll need our own personal digital assistant. Now that is perfect. Oh yeah, hey, what are you doing there? You shouldn't be sitting on that chair. Get out of that. Can I do? No, I swear. You better get out of that chair. You better get out of that chair. You know what? Just for that, you can be terminated. Just for doing that, it's your job. It's your time to die. Oh my word, we're actually bloody getting him, aren't we? I mean, he deserved it. He did sit in our chair. So somehow, the best way we've come up with of training our minions to be research scientists is to steal other research scientists and force them to train our own workers and then kill them. We're such a lovely bunch, aren't we? And there we go, it worked. Kidnap a scientist, kill him, and now we can make our own scientists. Oh, we've had a problem. We've done a bad thing. I've no put a door on the prison. That's a problem. The whole prisoners might escape thing. That's normally a happiness, doesn't it? But now we've got some scientists, we can have a research laboratory. Now, of course, our first research project will be to increase the amount of gold we can store. I mean, obviously. I couldn't do anything without more gold storage. Dang, this dude can train himself to be a scientist? It's been all of 30 seconds and he's already a fully trained scientist. Oh, okay, like any good trained scientist, he explodes when he has finished. You know, all those university students who become scientists and other advanced things, they all blow up before turning into that thing. It seems like a common thing. If we want a guard, for example, we also need to kidnap a guard from the world, and you know, that'll allow us to train other guards somehow. He'll willingly train them for us. How nice of him. Here's the poor dude, Dylan. He's been kidnapped from his little home in Europe, and now we're taking him into a holding cell to capture him and keep him there. Poor guy was sitting having lunch with his family, and now he's sat behind laser bars on a remote island on the other side of the world, and he's about to be tortured. It's horrible just to watch. Poor guy's family and kids are sat at home, just, you know, wondering where he's got to, what he's up to, why he's disappeared, what the hell is that machine? And after all of this, bloody heck, what are you doing to the poor dude? After all of this, we could have just asked him nicely how to train a guard. But now, we're injecting him with colors, smashing him with a light, sticking fingers in his ears, and now we've murdered him. And now his family will never get to see him again, all because we couldn't just ask nicely. On the bright side, we can now train guards, so I mean, you know, his family will never see him, but we can train guards now. The Iris mainframe is free, right? So we can just place as many of this friggin' computer as we like. We just place Iris all over the place. But now that we've got the guards, for all that, you know, pain and terror, we'll need to protect our gold storage. Because, I mean, it's my gold. I'm not having anyone stealing it. And I don't really need anything. I don't really care about anything else, you know. Don't need to protect anything else. Bugger at all. The gold is all that matters. Our supercomputer in the back here, Iris, is really coming along. And all the flashing lights are really flashing away. I mean, that's what you get with a free supercomputer. Let's just capture Bert here. I've taken a disliking to Bert. He sees dead people and he talks to them, and he's a dog person. He loves all kinds of canine companion. He's a lovely man. He sounds so cool. So that's why we're gonna knock him out and put him in prison. I do actually feel bad for him. He's a dog person. Dogs are the best. Let's torture him with pictures of cats. How about that? Torture Bert with pictures of cats. Jeez, we're really slamming those cat pictures into him, aren't we? Oh no, he died. I didn't see that coming at all. Isn't this the part where we incinerate his body? Oh yeah, so it is. Look at that. There goes Bert. Christ. It's a very dark game. Well, that's what Bert gets for loving dogs. This is a scary and worrying sight. We've run out of gold. Oh my words. Look at that, it sparkles as well. I never noticed that. Well, I did have sparkly gold. It's all kind of gone now. Hello, hello, hello. What do we have here? We have a pesky investigator, Nicolasino. I think we should tag you for some swift termination. And with all those new guards, we may have the time. Oh no. She's gone. The brain hologram. This helpful hologram reminds your minions that they do in fact have a brain. Do we really want them to remember that? They may actually develop free will or something so dastardly. It would seem everyone's starving to death. I was wondering where my minions were going. I was losing some. I was a little worried. Turns out we're not feeding them. And while they are mindless slaves who follow us around without question, they will start to question us if we don't feed them. More so because it gives them free time. You can't let your minions have free time. That's a no-no. Apparently that's what smarts are. If someone's smarts are low, then you know they're in the dangerous range. They may revolt. They may question who you are, what they're doing, why they're here, and why they mindlessly follow you without question. And of course, you don't want your mindless followers to question their existence. No. That's a dangerous game to start playing. Since we're so mean to them, we may as well, you know, indulge them a bit. We've got air conditioning. I wonder how many air conditioning units you can place in one room. Is there a limit? Can I just place as many of these as I like? Can I just make the room ice bloody cold? I mean, each AC unit's $100. They're not that expensive, but I'm spending $4 on just AC. Gotta get some free Iris in here. I wonder if she does brainwashing as well. There we go. Perfectly air-conditioned room. No problems whatsoever. I think it's time that we research stairs. I mean, I don't really know why you need to research stairs. I mean, you know, it's stairs. Why do you need an impact analyzer to research stairs? For those of you who don't know, this is the impact analyzer. It looks like a bloody hadron collider. That has no correlation with stairs in any way whatsoever. But you remember those racks that I mentioned earlier? These ones specifically, the vault racks. I'm running out of gold storage. We're at 85% there. That's pretty high. Pretty high. We want some more storage. We want some more gold. Gotta say, it's painful pressing sell on so many gold bars. I know we're not selling the gold bars, but it really feels like it. Our new gold storage drawers are much smaller and can store so much more gold. 72 grand on gold racks. We don't even have any gold to store in them now. These are some investors. There's a whole lot of investigators, jeez. Are you guys just walking past them? You're literally right here and you didn't see the 5 bloody spies that walked past you. Are you blind? Oh, well, you're dead now, so that solved that problem. Stop taking pictures of my dead people! Ah, here comes a big muscly dude. Oh, we've killed the big muscly man as well. It took like 30 of us, but we've managed it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dead bodies. It's an awful lot of dead bodies, I'm not gonna lie. There's been a revolt. One of them's decided they're not happy being captured. I think it's time for the red high alert button. Oh, we have to long press it. Oh, crikey. We're on red alert! Now, this is cool. It's like some episode of Star Trek or something. All for one guy. Did you kill him? Like, I think they killed him. I think they've killed him. I think it's okay. We have successfully researched the stairs. Mildly simple, to be honest. In fact, I think we already had stairs. I don't really know how we had to research the staircase, to be honest. I stand corrected. There is not a single step in this entire building. They really are just idiots. So being a clever technician is brain-straining work, and this drains something that the game calls smarts. When a minion smarts drops to a critical level, they have to go to one of these archive rooms to restore their smarts. And you want to know what is inside this room? The re-education chair. So what does the re-education chair do? Well, the re-education chair will teach your minions everything they need to know about the world and how it works. You're just brainwashing them more. But the smarter people that you educate to be scientists and technicians and guards, they're more educated, they're smarter. But it works in reverse. If they're smarter, that means they need to be more brainwashed. We need to increase the brainwashing so they don't realize what an absolute farce this entire operation is. Anyway, let's place the re-education chair. It really does look like some form of torture chair, doesn't it? And look at this willing participant seeing the re-education chair. You can really see how absolutely safe that thing is, huh? It doesn't look problematic at all. What are we even shooting them with? An eye? It's just like, it's literally just, it is literally just the hypnosis thing. It really is. My God. So our criminal operation, it's growing. We've got big boats and big helicopters arriving all the time to an uninhabited island. That's a bit suspicious, So you wanna do a cover operation, and that is where the casino floor comes into play. Yes, this is the casino floor area. I mean, a lot of the stuff here is broken. However, if we fix it up, it's less suspicious because we're a casino. We're doing casino stuff. We got the gold through casino money. That kind of stuff. Now, if we want to run the casino, we need what you call a valet. If you don't know what a valet is, really just, move her luggage around or stuff like that in a hotel. But we need to train them. And amazingly, in a building with absolutely no rotating doors, you need this to train a valet. We don't own a single rotating door, but that's how you train a valet. And here you go, he's training as a valet. Through he goes, places the luggage down, and then he picks it up again, and through he comes. That's the training program completed. That's it. He's now a valet. Congratulations to him, Mr. Dylan Shaluga. I feel like we murdered a Dylan earlier. Did we? We maybe did. I'm not too sure. Murder so many people nowadays. If that distracts an investigator, they're doing something wrong. They're a bit stupid. Then again, if they're anything like our employees, they're trained for 30 minutes, so they probably don't know much in the first place. But now that we have a valet, we can upgrade our criminal network antenna thingy-majiggery doodads. I know what I'm on about. And to sum up what that means we can make more money from the robberies and abductions and all the evil things we do. And with our upgraded criminal network, we can make 60 grand off of a single robbery now. So apparently we have to make sure our minions still know who's in charge. So the logical thing to do is, sending out a memo or something, is to execute one of them in public. Now this dude here, Mr. Arnold Chan, he doesn't look like he's doing very much. He could be more productive. He should be made an example of. He's a magical unicorn enthusiast. I mean, really, we could find someone better in our lair most likely to do evil deeds. So what better to do than to execute him? He even walked into place for us. How nice of him. Apparently, public execution is the best way to make your minions work harder. I don't really understand that one, but, hey ho, we get to shoot people. Oh my word, congratulate yourself as they dispose of their co-workers' cold, lifeless bodies. This is such a dark game. Of course, everyone who witnessed this is now a witness. They've recently seen that thing. So, as you can see, we're having a little bit of money trouble. If we want more money, we need to expand our criminal network. And that's where the world stage comes in. we have been expanding. I have decided to, invest in a lot more areas. We've taken over an awful lot of the Asian continents here. That means there's a lot more banks to rob. There's a lot more people to abduct. There's a lot more people to murder. I mean, make disappear. We don't kill anyone. No. So if we can rob 5 banks at once instead of 2 banks at once, we can make tons more money. Okay, our intruder problem's getting slightly out of hand. There's like 10 of them all right here, right now. They're just breaking into the prison and breaking themselves out. Because of all these break-ins, I think it's time we upgraded some of our doors. We got a reinforced door in that prison. We'll be way better suited to fight off some people breaking in. We 100% want a reinforced door in the gold vault. I can't even believe we didn't have that in the first place. Unacceptable. And I mean, if we want to harm them even more, we can arm our minions with portable electrified batons. How kind. And don't those electrified batons look terrific? I don't think we needed this many. Just thought, electrified batons, let's go at it. Let's get them all. We also have the upcoming release of the Brainwasher 2000, a new and updated way to brainwash your citizens. I am definitely going to begin that research. It would appear as well these batons are very effective. Very, very effective actually, because they get through these guys pretty darn quickly. And now this is one of the most glorious sights anyone could ever set their eyes on. Look at the gold that we have stored up here. 85% of our storage is full. And you know what that means? If 85% of our storage is full, we need more storage. Plus, this little wee chair is a bit, it's a bit meh, to be honest. When you got so much gold, it looks like, a 10-pound chair, really. So we're gonna need some more racks, some more golden plated racks. Gonna sell my little chair. Poor old Iris is gone as well. So, this is our seating area. What do we want to do with our seating area? I mean, we've only got the one bloody chair, annoyingly. This is the only chair we can choose. Well, I'll settle for the same chair if it's got air conditioning. And there it is, our chair. Our amazing little evil throne. Flanked by some air conditioning, some interesting light bulbs, double the Iris, and a little water fountain. Perfect for our little purple dude. We do seem to be lacking in gold now. They're a bit empty, to be honest. It's time now that we choose our evil henchmen. We have the option of a computer, a fan, a son, and a swordsman. I must admit, I like the idea of hiring an AI to be our henchman. A computer. It sounds great. Oh my word, we can make Iris our actual bloody henchman. Iris performs many tasks. Imagine what she might achieve if you had a body for Iris. We can give Iris a body. Oh, we are doing this right now. Iris, you are getting a body. I promise you that. Now, if you've forgotten, you'll remember that Iris is our free supercomputer that's just hidden away in the training area over here. In fact, she's grown so big, we had to move training into a brand new room. So we can make Iris our very own real-life, living, touchable assistant who has more human thoughts. What could possibly go wrong? AIs never kill humans. Not at all. So, to get started, we must recruit our computer from the world stage. How do you recruit a computer? Can't really kidnap a computer. You just pick it up and walk out, really, don't you? Hey, let's recruit Iris. Only cost us £7,000. That's not much at all. Hey, we got Iris. Look, she's got a body. A metal one, but it's a body. Compliance, yes. That's good. There we go. Don't need to brainwash the computer. Here she is. Iris is next to Iris, ironically. Well, Iris, you can live along Irises. That's good. Have fun. Good times. Have fun, Iris. The rest of you's in there. We're building an inner sanctum with lots of gold. Oh, yes. Now, the best place for an inner sanctum would be, of course, right next to the gold storage. Where else would be better? The inner sanctum, of course, has to have a laser-powered door with a massive bugger-off desk. Essential for any big, huge sanctum. It's made of liquid gold. Oh, my word. Could this get any better? Can you put the... Thank you. It took you that long to put one piece of wall in. It sat here for 3 minutes. It just got better. We have our chair, our golden cat, our golden chocolates. Oh, come here, my Mr. Evil Genius man. It's time for you to sit down in a proper chair. That is the stuff, yes. We've got to decorate our evil lair, though. Got to get those self-portraits up. Who doesn't have 4 self-portraits of themselves on the wall? I mean, who even are you if you don't have 4 of them? Iris, our stable mainframe, will be in the background, of course, like always. And a golden cacti? I didn't even know you could get golden cacti. We'll need to be cool, calm, and collected with our silky smooth, apparently, air conditioning unit, and some big no-nonsense lamps to make it look like we know what we're talking about. That is a pretty cheap evil lair. That costs £200. All in. We've saved the best for last. The massive conference table. The conference table of all conference tables with a golden planet and lots of cool flashing buttons because they do stuff or something. I don't know what they do. I guess it is time to get rid of our, basic little thing here because we've got this, and this is amazing. But you see all this gold here? Well, it doesn't quite quite add up the maths, you see, because gold at the moment is around 55 grand per kilogram. So if you take this unit, for example, there are 20 pieces of gold in each drawer, right? Let's assume that each piece of gold is 5 kilograms. That's 100 kilograms of gold per drawer. Then we have the entire unit. There are 20 drawers in the unit, so that adds up to 2,000 kilograms of gold. So how many units do we have? Well, we have 130 units here, so that's 130 times 2,000 kilograms, or 260,000 kilograms of gold. So we've got the kilograms down, and if we go back to that graph again, we had 55,000 pounds per kilogram. That's rounding down. So if we do 260,000 kilograms multiplied by 54 grand, which is around the current price of gold, we get a staggering 14 billion pounds. So we've made 14 billion pounds in Evil Genius. I don't think it's a bad time to stop. Now, while me and Max here would love to sit and get more gold and bribe some world governments and all that stuff, you know, kidnaps, all that good stuff, we can't, however, because this is as much of a game as I can show you. For any of you awaiting the release of Evil Genius 2, you'll be aware that Evil Genius 2 does not release until the 30th of March, and right now it's the 19th, so you got a little while to wait until we can properly dominate the world. But I will thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later. Cheerio, bye.